What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And today, we don't have much to talk about, but
True.
we do have a certain chrysanthemum in hand for all to see.
Wow.
We're also going to talk about the holiday figures and, of course, the amazing episode of AHSOKA that we just saw this past week.
True.
That
True.
and, recent pickups, whatever may come up in chat conversation. But we already have 81 people here. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe if you're new. We are always talking about the Black Series here on the channel. All right. I was running late into here, Justin. It's right before the stream started. Buck's mom, she's in town. And she showed up with sharks. So I had to go scarf a few wings real quick.
Nice.
I was starving, so. All right, nice. But anyways.
You're here now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
You're here for the stream.
And sharks is delicious. We love sharks. But let's start out the stream how we always do and say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. We got James Wade in here. I'd like to chime in first today by saying that this live stream is the highlight of my week. Well, thanks, James. Appreciate that. We also have Hybrid Toys here, who's going to miss out. They're flying home from Ocala Comic-Con, which is pretty cool. I saw they got to meet old Cameron Monaghan, which is awesome. That looked like it was a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. Most known for his role as the Joker. Collector Cody, what's up, Donnie? How you doing? We got Big Bendu in here. Happy second birthday to your daughter there.
Nice. 100 people in the chat now. Thanks for tuning in.
Nice.
Awesome.
Justin Sharp, how's it going? 80s Kid, nice to see you as always. We also have Tom the Perceptor in here, along with James Vincent and Wayne Duckett. CT41's here as well, along with I Am All the Sith, Collector Con. I Am All the Sith, winner of the last giveaway, right?
I couldn't tell you.
Collector Con, Sir Pounce, Kobe Osborne. Why does that feel like it was a lifetime ago?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just last week.
Kobe, the Arkham Asylum Killer Croc figure. Great. Not really all that articulated, but it looks awesome. And that's all that matters, really.
True. I have that one as well.
What's up, Not Obi-Wan? We also have Darth Educator here, along with Mark H., Soup Dragon. Hello there, Collectibles.
Yo.
Mr. Grudge, Brett on Fett, Dill, Master Razzie, 007, Mr. Coffee, James Vincent, Commander Cycle.
I am all the Sith says I didn't win with a frowny face.
Man, we're terrible.
Yep.
We're horrible.
We are.
Fig, what's up?
Yo.
Membership for 26 months. I love that.
26 months. Wow.
Frank Jose, how's it going? We also got Scott Smith in here. Zoo Boys here as well. They got Return of the Jedi Luke, Jabba, and Chrysanthemum coming today. Now that's a haul.
Oh, where'd you get the Return of the Jedi Luke from?
Yeah, I've seen a few people getting Return of the Jedi Luke. Not us.
Shipping.
Not yet.
Shipping. I actually don't have those pre-ordered. I don't have Luke, Vader, or R2 pre-ordered, which is not good.
Wow. I don't know if I have Luke and Vader pre-ordered. I definitely have R2 though, for sure.
I think my pre-order, like my anti-pre-order arc is over. I think it's over.
Good. It's just easier to just have it secured.
Whoa, Camp Crystal Lake mug. I like that.
Yeah, that's I'm
sipping from Old Reliable here.
The old Spirit Halloween.
$12.99. Link in description.
Not the Camp Crystal Lake mug, the out of the basement one. Much better. What's up, Gyros? Rolando. We got Landspeeder Luke in here, along with Mr. Coffee and Cody. Aiton Skate is here as well. What's up? Also got Jeff Dubb. What's up, Jeff? Sal Cruz, how's it going? Got Jesse in here. Apo, Shin is Bay. Yeah. Chintugo, how's it going? Got Risk Llama. What a gamer.
What a game.
Adam Priest. We've got some, what's up, Chip?
Yo.
Got some new faces here in the chat. Love to see it. Chris
True.
T, Troy, Gary W. We got Paul Morales in here. Caleb, member for 11 months.
What's up, Caleb?
Davies Toy says, Justin, can you turn your mic up?
Yep, I did that, and then I responded, and then they haven't responded yet.
Okay, great.
I was a little ahead of it.
What's up, Ivan? How's it going, Seth? And we also got Troy showing some support here with the $5 super sticker. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate that.
Thank you. What was
What's up,
that?
Sean?
It's a Haya.
Hey. Zooboy says Amazon. Amazon's got...
Ooh.
Let's do a little live click over here. I don't think I have the Luke pre-ordered. I really don't.
Yeah. Typing furiously.
Live on the stream, typing. But yes, what's up, everyone? Nice to see all of you who have
Vader's still up.
joined so far. Commander Cook, thank you for being a member for 8 months. I also got Kyle M here, member for 25 months. Very nice. Thank you so much. And Mark Hauser has been a member for 16 months.
Luke is
Thank
sold
you.
out.
Ah. Darn.
Vader's still in stock for November 1st, 2023.
Yeah. Might as well just wait.
These
I
show
gotta-
up at GameStop both waves before this third wave I've seen them both at GameStop.
Before I go crazy, I got to make sure I don't have them pre-ordered.
Uh-oh.
I don't think I do, but at the same time, I also don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
What's up, Fetmatic? GameStop has Luke? 40th Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker. GameStop.
Luke Skywalker.
I just love starting off the episode with research.
Right.
9.29. Okay, that's better. Granted, it's GameStop, so you're not going to want to pay.
You're going to have to pay the price.
I'm genuinely not worried though. Like I've seen both waves in the wild.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know me. I just want
James?
them for review purposes, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee got sent 40th guards. Someone DM'd us and was like, "Can I send you a Royal Guard for a giveaway?" But I was just like, I don't know. I'd probably want to keep that for myself if you sent it in. Or
Yeah,
you or I.
Well, I already have one. I got one from Luke a while ago. But yeah, it's such a great card back. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, GameStop does have it.
Yeah, I'm double checking all my
Dude, I hate this window. I hate how there's not like an auto exposure setting.
Yeah.
So I'm always so like overexposed.
I'm just trying to
I should
make
honestly-
sure.
I should put like a blanket up.
Maybe
Alright. Oh,
like
that's
a like a blackout curtain or something like that.
Yeah.
That could be a good idea. Okay, so I don't have them pre-ordered. I don't. Unless on Amazon. I got to double check Amazon. But I feel like they would have shipped if I had them pre-ordered on Amazon.
I can't even find the R2.
Isn't this riveting content?
Right? I mean, why else do people tune in, really?
Right.
We're just shooting the shit as always. I don't agree with you, Kobe. I don't agree. I like the holiday figures. I don't like the price, but I like the figures.
Yeah, the holiday figures, something about them, especially this new batch. I'm giving them a huge, big old pass.
Nice cycle. There's one at my GameStop, but it's bent. The card is like destroyed, And I feel like, I mean, I was going to ask them, but I was in a rush. But I already know the answer would be no, like if they would do a discount for a destroyed package. But I already know they're not going to do it. Yeah, log your pre-orders, Nate. Nate is overwhelmed with pre-orders.
Right. Oh, nope. So I do have them pre-ordered on Amazon. Haha. And it says Luke is arriving Tuesday. Vader has not moved, and neither has R2.
Hey, Edwin.
So there's my status report there. We got to the bottom of it.
Nice.
Oh, and here's where...
What is the garbage bag for? I'm sorry. We must be all over the place. I forget what this is in reference to. We're going to do that for this week's episode of Figure It Out. So we're not really going to do PulseCon predictions on this stream. But that's a piece of news in and of itself, is PulseCon is coming. September 22nd, 2023. So Hasbro will obviously be doing figure reveals across all of their lines, including Star Wars, obviously. But September 22nd is a Friday. So I think for Figure It Out, we're going to do our PulseCon predictions. And then next stream, Sunday, we're going to loop around and do a live episode of Figure It Out for all of the Black Series PulseCon reveals.
Yes.
So that's the plan for this week.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope we get to see some goodies, some unexpected stuff. What I'm really looking for, though, is just tell me how to get that Star Killer set, please. That's really what I want.
Yeah, is that when this goes up for pre-order?
Yeah, well, in theory, it should. In theory, it should.
Yeah, we have to secure that. I want that set very badly.
Yeah, that's really high up there for me, especially after watching the reviews of people who already have it. Looks awesome.
And it's like a great way to get 2 more stormtroopers. I know that's like actually a criticism that people have of it, but I'm like, I kind of like that it comes with 2 stormtroopers.
Right. Yeah, that's something for me that I'm just like, we've talked about it.
Any excuse to get more.
Right. We've talked about it. And we've also talked in private about retiring old stormtroopers.
Yep.
Since it's so easy to get so many new ones.
Yeah, so I'm still in the process. Here, let me show you. I am still in the process, as you can see.
Ooh. Lots of figgies. What do we got here? Are they all plain white? Oh, it's a mix. It's a mix. Hey, look, it's kabashed. What's up, Alex?
Get that old shit out of here, I'll say it.
You should have actually thrown them like me, coward.
Yeah, and I have like soft carpet too, so nothing wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
What's up, Kabashed? I haven't heard from you in forever, man.
Hey, that's
Hope
what
you're doing
I said.
well. I miss your videos. I miss you.
Yeah. I miss your scent.
Come on the stream again.
When all
another Clone Trooper video.
When all this blows over, you and I should get an apartment together.
Yeah, so I genuinely where am I putting it? They are literally just an eyesore, so you can't see all of it. But I'm starting to complete it. Once this is done, I'm going to shoot an updated display video. But they are just like an eyesore. And I love the 2020 so much.
Like
in World Between Worlds.
And for my display, all of my old like normal troopers are all relegated to the very back row. So
Riley, never, bro.
Yeah, no. Okay, so
Never.
I think Justin and I are on the same page with this, but we're talking about the OG plain white which I still have right here. This is the one I threw viciously on the banger
Yeah.
episode. I mean, he's fine. He's fine. The crappy battle damaged one from the 4-pack, and the not so crappy, but still kind of crappy deluxe Stormtrooper set that was like Disney, GameStop, blah blah blah, exclusive everywhere.
Yeah.
Those ones are facing retirement, but Sand Trooper, Crimson Stormtrooper, I still
the
have
unique ones.
Yeah, unique ones are staying.
Commander, Shadow.
Right. Mimbon, all that good stuff.
Which I will say, like, just to show you again, like, having, like, completing the wall with the third Billy is just so satisfying. I just love having almost an entire wall of shelving, and it just gives me more room for my 3D printed items like the Tantive 4, or this is so difficult, the band stage and the cantina chairs. And then over here is like a Clone Wars prequel sort of thing. Got the villains down here, and then I have like 3 full shelves for, this is like Clone Wars, and then this is the actual movies.
Nice.
And I put all the clones on the spice rack thing that I found, so a little riser system for that shelf. I love it. All right, let's see. We are literally all over the place. I love it, though. I love it. What's up, cool bro?
Yo.
So, I mean, yeah, if I ever did a diorama with, like, dead troopers, that's where they would come in clutch.
Yeah.
Like, dead, face down.
Yeah, because specifically when I mention retirement, I think, like, I don't think I'm going to get rid of them, but I think I'm just going to put them into storage. They will eventually maybe have a use. Maybe one day. But as of right now, especially with those recent GameStop sales, we both have increased our 2020 Stormtrooper collections pretty significantly.
True. I was actually, oh my god. I was actually going to open these and make regular Stormtroopers today. Unless I need hot water for the helmet and pauldron, but I didn't last time.
I was trying on mine, and I felt like I need to hot water it because it wasn't giving it to me like super easily. I was putting a decent amount of force on it too, so.
Right. I'll try it
But
out.
yeah.
What's up? I like Mandalorians. Do you guys have a separate special studio set up where you get together to record episodes, or is it one of the places on screen now? Well, you can tell. It's Nate's background there is Figure It Out. And that's Nate's basement.
Yep. It's just my basement. When you walk in, it's wall-to-wall toys.
And the basement is pretty much dedicated to the channel.
Right.
Nate's review station is there. The Figure It Out set is there. So it is really nice just to have a huge space for everything.
Yeah. It's a little studio down here, if you will.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the helmet's right here. It's behind me because I like to sit center, I suppose.
Right. Oops. Honestly, I'm not, because for the movies, they still make sense. They're still, like, completely accurate.
Yeah. And they haven't necessarily replaced all of the unique clones, So it would be like replacing, like, 2 clone troopers.
Lucy?
Ooh. Do you like onion rings?
We've been together for 6 going on 7 years. All right, you should know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like onion rings.
What's your beef?
I love onions, just like chopped onions and put them on something, but I do not like onion rings. But if you get them, I will consume them. Because I know you're going to Sonic or something.
But why don't you like them?
I just don't know. You want to know why? I hope my mom is in the chat right now. When I was very young, we went on a houseboating trip, and I dropped a bag of Funyuns in the middle of nowhere, and my mom made me eat all the ones that I dropped on the ground. And ever since that day, like, onion-flavored snacks, I've just, like, It's an ick for me. So, Mom, you traumatized me with onion-flavored snacks. What? She didn't know? How'd she not know? And I mean, we were in the middle of nowhere. We were like we were in some northern Minnesotan, like between Canada and the U.S., one of those lakes up there. So we were in like the middle of nowhere. So, and it's like, we don't have it was a lesson because we don't have a grocery store we can go out. So if you're going to drop food all over, you're going to eat it. And I ate it. And now I hate onion rings. Or I hate Funyuns. That's what it was, is Funyuns.
Yeah, Funyuns.
That's the 5-second rule.
Yeah,
exactly.
Onions are great. But really, if Lucy's going to Sonic, tater tots.
You hear that, Lucy?
The tater tots at Sonic they're so crispy. So good.
Thank you, Benny. Now we really are all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. That's what you've signed up for. Onion ring debates.
Your mom is a legend. I mean, true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay, so do you want to go over your BK? Can he aim down the sights first, or do you want to do the holiday stuff first?
We could do holiday stuff because I figure BK will kind of be like recent pickup.
All right.
Discussion.
So basically, we haven't covered this yet because it was only going like one by one, and I feel like we were just waiting for all of them to finally go up. So all of them are finally up now, so we can talk about it.
Yeah. So we're talking about...
Chicken tender combo comes with tater tots and onion rings, bro. You can have the onion rings. I'll take the tater tots.
Oh.
And I will take the tendies.
Get a Chicago dog. Chicago dog, no tomato.
Honestly, anything you get, I'm fine with because I'm hungry. I'm not going to lie. Anyway, this Death Watch Christmas Mandalorian went up, and it's already out of stock on Amazon.
Of course. Although this time around, I feel like the reception to this wave of the holiday troopers has been overall pretty positive. Seems like a lot of people have gotten on board this year.
I think it's because they actually took a little bit of more of a creative spin on these.
Oh yeah, this is the best wave they've done so far by a long shot. Yes. These ones actually like play around with the theme. They're not just red, green, color schemes.
Right.
But yeah.
And then wasn't this one a different?
Yeah, it's Hanukkah colors.
Yeah, okay.
So more representation of different holidays, not just Christmas.
And yeah,
which is good.
Not Obi-Wan, good point. I mean, with imagination, anything can work.
Yeah, no, I slapped a pre-order on the Mandalorian Scout. Getting 2 because I got to get one for my mom. This is her thing.
See, guys, there is a casual audience for these figures.
Yeah, my mom loves the holiday figures. She's got the first 2 waves in the bag, so I'll assist her on wave 3.
Yeah, I agree, Caleb. These are easily the best out of the big 3 of Credit, Carbo, and Holiday. Holiday is because it actually serves a purpose, in our opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, but this one looks great, though. I love the way the white, blue, and gold look. Very striking.
And they could do this of a repaint, but they put Pre-Vistla on the old body. Don't remind me, Kobe.
Yeah. But, so this one's Amazon exclusive, the Scout.
Yep.
Keep an eye out for it. It's gone in and out of stock a few times. Then, of course, this one, again, amazing. What a great idea. The Nutcracker Purge Trooper. It looks so good.
Yeah, this one is also pretty creative because, like you were saying, it's not just like green and red.
Mm-hmm.
But it is up for pre-order. And if you guys don't know, if you're like new to the hobby or whatever, these holiday figures, each one is exclusive to a different retailer. So that's kind of the gimmick here, is that you're going to have to track these down if you like truly want all of them. But yeah, this one is Entertainment Earth, set to come in December. Someone
Yeah.
was talking about relevancy, and I agree. I hope these do come out when, in time for the holidays. Not like the Halloween one when they literally came out November 1st
Yep.
for Halloween.
You're like, oh.
One day. One day
But-
too late.
Yeah. This one's also up on like Big Bad Toy Store and
It's
other
fan channel or what?
it's other fan
Okay.
channel stuff. So same thing with the Jawa. They're both
Yeah, which this is the Jawa.
fan channel, and Salacious Crumb as the Grinch is one of the greatest things of all time as well. I like we didn't initially pick up on that, but once
Right.
some chatters pointed it out, it's just like this set's awesome.
Because he's stealing Christmas.
Yeah, he's stealing it. A little Santa Jawa. It's perfect. And then there is also a Ewok, which this,
Hasbro Pulse.
but for some reason is also on Big Bad Toy Store.
All right, sure.
So
I mean, fan
it does
channels have been getting like exclusives that are exclusive elsewhere.
right. They're like
That's
timed.
been kind of a thing. Yeah.
And then this Ewok looks great. Could be great custom fodder as well to make a whatever Ewok you want, but it follows in the same like color scheme as the Wookiee, so they're going to be a nice matching pair with the white fur and the blue skin.
Yep.
And these are just fun.
Kinda,
I don't know.
Kind of met on this one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I'm all in on the rest of them, so I'm
Yeah.
just going to do it anyway. And then this is another great one.
Target.
Genius
Can I not
Snowman
expand?
Snow
There we
Trooper.
go. Yeah, I really like this one too. A little bit more creative than just the green and red, like we've been saying,
Yep.
and the torture droid. It's kind of just like I think it's more like the design of the snow trooper is nice. Of the little carrot, the nose, and this one is Target exclusive. Release date of November 1st.
Hey,
Thank you, GamerZone, for being a member for 26 months. Appreciate your support.
thank you.
What's up, Craft? Thank you for joining the stream.
Hey.
So yeah, these are all up for pre-order. And that's literally all we had to talk about. Those are all up and available, except for the Mando, which is already sold out.
But it's popped back up a couple times, so
Yeah,
just keep an
it
eye
has.
out. Keep an
It
eye
has.
out.
I actually saw it when it was restocked there. Yeah, but they're fine.
The Halloween ones are great, though. I wish we were getting some more this year. I could go for another two.
Right. I actually have them out right now. My mom found this like light up Darth Vader pumpkin, so I have that on a shelf, and then I have the Wookiee with his trick or treat bucket, and then two of the green skeleton clone troopers. I'm like, I'd be down for more. I would be down for more. And I agree, not Obi-Wan. I think the reason why Carbonize and Credit makes me a little more upset is because they like Carbonize peg worms. So these
Right.
don't peg worm. The holiday stuff flies. Well,
It does.
there were a few of the last wave that stuck around, but generally speaking, like that first and second wave, they were hard to get. Super, super hard to get. And Death Watch is already sold out, so I think it's sort of continuing that trend. Because if they actually sell, I don't have a problem.
Right.
It's like Carbonize just sits.
Oh, there's also another holiday, the KX droid,
Oh yeah,
which this one's super forgettable.
true. I
It's
don't
one-
even have a link for that one.
Yeah. Because I think this one kind of falls under the general. It's just a slight repaint, like nothing too clever going on with it.
Yeah,
But that's
literally do not
Walmart.
have.
It's okay. It's not important. It's not important. We could just move
I
on.
need the link.
It's
Chat, give me the link.
It's just it's the least memorable one, and that's all that matters. But
True.
yeah, I wonder if they are going to do some more Halloween figures. I would love to see it. There's so much they could do. That fan-made Count Dooku as Dracula.
I saw that.
That would
Yeah.
be the greatest thing. It'd be so good. So amazing.
They're going to do a heart stormtrooper. It's going to be red, pink.
Valentine's Day
With
Darth
hearts.
Vader.
Oh, no. Okay, that would be too far. I think Halloween and Christmas, cut it off there. We don't need like a St. Patrick's Day or an Easter or 4th of July. Like, let's just cut it off at Halloween and Christmas.
We're going to get daylight saving times Vader.
What the hell?
I want obscure holidays.
Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Stormtrooper.
Labor Day Boba Fett.
I'm down. Nix Plix, thank you for becoming a member. The Basement Battalion as well. Thank you so much.
Nice. Very nice.
Speaking of the channel membership, there is a link in the description.
True.
So drop it in the chat. It's the best way to support us. And if you would like to support us at the Basement Battalion level, you do get early access to Figure It Out as I upload it, and the monthly Wheel of Rebo. And this month's figure is the Death Watch Mandalorian.
You all voted, and Death Watch Mando crushed the vote. So yeah, this is going to be the prize for this month if you are a Basement Battalion member, and you get selected on that Wheel of Rebo. We'll send this to you free of charge for nothing at all, except for, of course, supporting us every single month. Thank you.
But yeah, thank you, Nix L Plix.
Nixelplix.
Yeah, Nixel Plix.
You both really stepped up in the heat of battle. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. You're both officially being made ARC troopers.
Thank
Hey.
you. And I agree, Mr. Coffee. It's a straight up banger. Might be the best figure we've done for Wheel of Rebo yet.
Yep.
For battalion members. What do you guys think is figure of the year so
Ooh.
far? Mally Boy?
I was just about to say, shoot, it's gonna be tough. There's so many great figures this year. Malgus is awesome. Malik was great. Spoiler alert: I think Black Chrysanthemum is pretty awesome. Doc Ondar. Shoot, so many. There's so many.
Hey, it looks like Corellian Collectibles just upgraded their
Hey.
membership. Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you.
I appreciate your support. Yeah, I want to say, this is another reason you guys should join the Discord, is because I have a master list. I'm actually going to pull it up and look at it.
Pull up the master list.
Sometimes it's just hard to keep track of, because out of the basement, we do not consider Wave 34 to be a 2023 release. Wave
Right.
34, which is the Clone Wars Darth Maul wave, Ayla Secura, etc. We included that in our top 10 of 2022. So for this year, our 2023 Black Series starts at Wave 35. So,
Oh yeah, Battlefront Mall.
oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely up there.
So this is our master list, Wave 35, 36.
Ooh, Cal. Cal is an excellent figure too.
Yeah, Malik was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get this wave.
Yep.
I'm hungry.
I think we could have some late stage bangers on our hand that'll totally switch up our list.
R2 will definitely be top 10 material.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Wicket was a new fig this year.
Yeah, Wicket's definitely gonna be up there
Painted
because
figure.
right, painted non-deluxe figure.
I still love the Endor Rebel, even with all the issues.
Mm-hmm.
I still love it. I'm not going to lie. But
Yep. It's got its problems, but it's still an excellent figure.
Oh yeah, Maul.
Oh, General Grievous battle damage. Gonna take the cake. Number 1 for sure. Locking it in now. Mike was this year?
Yep.
Wow.
That was that wave. There's only been one wave, and it was the 3 figures. Honestly, Oppo with bicep swivel and butterfly joints,
Could be.
absolutely insane.
Could
I don't
be.
know if we talked about that last week, but I was watching the review from Skywalker Hendricks, and the new Commander Oppo, aka 501st Army Builder, literally has bicep swivel and butters. I don't know if we've ever seen both at the same time, but yeah.
Yeah. Scorch. I like Kobe. I agree, Kobe. Scorch.
And I don't know if this wave is going to be out yet. I don't
Right.
know if that'll actually make it to 2023.
Definitely seems like they pushed it back for sure. And we'll also potentially have Ezra, Sabine, that wave
True.
as well.
Yeah, I think they changed the I might have to update this because I think they changed the numbering on some of these.
Yeah, they snuck that.
And it's like, does the AHSOKA wave count if you can get it from overseas? Like, for me, I consider it like once it's readily available here in the US, that's when I would consider it like.
Yeah, but considering a lot of people got it from Canada, I think it could be on the table because that's North America. It is North America.
Sure, but it's still 2 separate countries. And like Canada always gets stuff super early.
I don't know. We'll have to see because I'm pretty sure they are all listed for a December release. So we still could get them before the end of the year.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. And this is why you guys need to listen to me when I say don't bother.
Yeah.
Don't bother with Target. It's garbage.
The thing about that too is, you know, we're living in a world where you pre-order something from Target's website and it ships months after it shows up in store. Like currently what's happening is the Cad Bane and Cobb Vanth 2-pack sitting at our local Targets, but online it's
my God.
like the pre-orders still haven't shipped.
But, yeah, join the Discord, by the way.
Yeah. My Vader and my Oppo pre-order is still intact, though. Still intact.
Just going to log out. Come back.
Justin leak vids.
I got you. Just kidding. We did have a video go up yesterday.
That is true. That is true. A little news update about Turn Back Tuesday.
Back Tuesday.
I'm sure most of us
Yeah.
saw that video, know about what's going on with the figures.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, the Black Chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
We're going to
So-
show it off.
I do have the new deluxe BK. Got this from Landspeeder Luke. Hooked it up. Even though I believe BK is shipping from Amazon right now as well.
Ooh.
But here is the deluxe Black Chrysanthemum. Of course, the camera focused for like 2 seconds, but he is a nice figure. I will have a review up for him this week. I already shot it. I just gotta edit it. But yeah, I'm digging this one. It's definitely one of those deluxe figures where it's deluxe because it's a new sculpt and it has a lot of paint on it. So if you can look past that, we have a pretty excellent Wookiee here. And it's great to see a new Wookiee body as well. You know, we've only had the Chewbacca body before this one. So all Wookiees have only been on the Chewbacca body. So it'll be nice if they do end up using this for some other Wookiees like Tarful. You know, love to see Tarful.
Yep.
Weapon storage on the back.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
And the figure can aim down their sights.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
proved.
It's definitely finicky. I don't know if I'll be able to perform it live, but yeah, I know a lot of people were curious about if this figure was going to be able to actually aim down the sights. And through some pretty extreme finagling, I have been able to get BK in an aiming down the sights pose. It just takes a little bit of effort.
Yeah, I do have the photo you sent me.
Ooh,
Or you
good.
sent in the chat. So
Thank you. Wonderful.
it's not, the best, but
No.
you can get it.
Yeah. And I posted one on Twitter as well, where
Oh, you did.
I posted an alternate angle so you could see that the butt, the shoulder stock of the blaster was actually on Chrysanthemum's arm. If you want to pull that one up. But it took me a long time. I am not even going to lie about it, but it took me a long time to get him in the right pose with the grip. And I can, for some reason, I can only get it on a left-handed pose. I can't do the right-handed.
I was gonna ask you about that. I was like, is he left-handed in the series? Or?
No, I just could not. I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't nail the pose from a right-handed perspective. Okay. So I was able to do it left-handed, but BK does have trigger fingers for both hands, so it counts. He can shoot it from the other side, shoot it.
Crowley Collectibles, thank you so much for the channel's support, my friend. What are you guys hoping to be revealed at PulseCon, or do we gotta wait for the next episode to figure it out? Definitely Balin and Shin are on my expectation list or hope list.
Which we know Balin is coming.
True.
And I'm sure Shin is not far behind, but yeah, those would be great.
They can't do Balin without Shin.
Oh yeah, I mean, you really can't. That would be really cool. That's like front and center. Ahsoka spoilers that we won't mention right now. I'd love to see some figures from the last episode. No spoilers. No spoilers. There's probably people here that have not watched yet. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Even though Disney spoils it.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
The dumbest thing I think I've ever seen on their social media is they're just like, I'm going to spoil the entire episode the next day. Like, yep. Disney. What are you doing, bro?
Disney themselves. But yeah, BK can hold the blaster with both hands. I definitely wish they would have included more accessories. Alternate hands would have been great. Electric knuckle duster effects would have been appreciated. I pretty much would have loved it if they did a slightly more expensive version of this and just gave them all the accessories like the TVC one.
Right. I was thinking, like, when you get your TVC Ghost, you can take the Melu run from BK and give it to, like, Zeb or someone, like that earlier season 1 episode.
That is true. I think Hera comes with a Melu run though, too.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if I'm opening those figures.
Okay.
Justin, you'll like this detail here. Painted pouch. Of course, you can't.
Those pouches do piss me off.
Look at that pouch. Look at that paint.
I mean, that was my whole thing with Cobb Vanth. Is I'm like, where's the paint?
Yeah.
Why are we missing paint apps on Deluxe?
They definitely put a ton of paint on this guy. The armor has like a slight greenish wash to it, so it kind of has like a patinaed look to it.
Okay.
Which I really like. And of course, I think we should also talk about one of the more controversial aspects of the Black Chrysanthemum figure, which I think a lot of people just might, need a little more information on here, because as you can see, yes, Chrysanthemum is not as big as Chewbacca in the slightest, but Chrysanthemum is also not supposed to be bigger than Chewbacca. I know there's like some comic panels where, BK is huge or whatever, but for the most part, especially since we have to consider this is the Book of Boba Fett appearance, it's going to be based on, the height that Chrysanthemum is in Book of Boba Fett, which that actor is shorter than the Chewbacca actor.
Yeah, I think Kerry Jones is 6'7", and Peter Mayhew was 7'2", or something along those 6'7" and then 7'2". So
Yeah.
if you really want to go by like on screen, and I always thought Chrysanthemum was just more bulk than Chewbacca. Chewbacca has always been tall.
Right.
Like I don't know where the narrative came that Chewie's like a small Wookiee. Like Chewbacca's huge.
Right.
He's very tall. He's just a little more lean.
Yeah, and that's the thing too is Chrysanthemum's got way more bulk on the arms and legs than Chewbacca does. So even though I do think maybe Chrysanthemum could be a little bit bulkier, a little bit, I still think, he's definitely more bulk than Chewbacca. And without yeah, Fig. Just to compare him to some other Black Series figures, like I think there goes Boba's jetpack. Boba next to him, that looks good.
Yeah. Like the actual Book of Boba Fett figures look pretty good next to him, like Fennec and
yeah, I think that's a solid height comparison. I do have Fennec right here too. I had them all sitting here.
nice.
So that looks pretty spot on. And then I do have the SH Figuarts Book of Boba Fett.
Oh.
And they look pretty great together too. So
How about Malgus?
I'm pretty happy with Chrysanthemum's size. At first I was a little gripey with it for sure, like in our group chat, but once I got him in hand and, he does have some nice weight to him too, just to add to the feeling of deluxe. But here he is next to Malgus. Malgus, if you go off their box details, it says Malgus is 7 inches. Chrysanthemum is 6.9 inches, but it looks like Chrysanthemum is taller than Malgus, But on their boxes, it says that Malgus is an inch taller.
Or 0.1
Yeah,
inches.
yeah, a 10 centimeters? I don't know.
What is 0.1 of 1 inch? The 10% of an inch is what?
Is that a centimeter?
Metric system.
Either way, Chrysanthemum is a pretty solid figure. Like I said, I'll have a more in-depth review up later in the week. Might even be tomorrow. Just kind of depends on when I can get it edited, but definitely this week for sure. Justin, what are you thinking? Are you picking up BK? I know you didn't have him pre-ordered.
I don't. But here's my logic with non-exclusive deluxe. Every single non-exclusive deluxe has gone on sale.
Yeah.
So that means they've all been in stock, readily in stock at some point. I'm fine paying full price for BK. I'm just going to wait for an in stock. I think now that I've settled into my home and I've gotten into the flow of paying all the monthly expenses associated with living and bills and everything, and now that I have my budget down to a T, I feel like I'm back on my pre-order game. Because I think what was kind of deterring me from pre-orders is the whole process of moving out and just spending so much money at once to make the move and buy all the furniture and the down payments that you have to do and all this other bull crap. And now that I'm used to the flow of the month-to-month expenses, I'm okay, I can jump back into my standard procedures of collecting.
Getting them pre-orders locked in.
Yeah. No, I'm out of Lego. It looks amazing. I love it. I want it, but I'm out of Lego. I cannot get back into it. I cannot. I will not. It's taken a little bit of willpower because the Venator looks amazing, but I just cannot do it. I just cannot do it. And that never happens. Through the history of the Black Series. That's the thing. I always find a way, not Obi-Wan. That's one thing you'll learn. I always find a way. I am inevitable. And someone stole my stones. But no, I don't have any worries about any figure that I do not have pre-ordered. These are Billy bookcases from IKEA, and they're very tall. Like, there's a whole shelf that you guys don't see.
Nice.
And yep, pretty affordable, pretty awesome, pretty cool.
Perfect for some figgies. So Luke did also send me a couple of goodies that I do want to show off too. Some freebies that came with BK. Because this is just awesome. But look at this. Look at this little loath cat.
Nice. Only one, Luke? You should have included another one for me.
Yeah, right. I spent money. I bought Black Chrysanthemum.
Nah, he gave it to you for free just so you can get an early review.
Yeah, that's right.
Chill.
And, of course, I wouldn't focus on that. But I did paint this morning. It's the map.
Oh, shit.
He sent me a little gray one, so I had a little gold paint lying around. So now I feel like maybe I will be getting Morgan Elsbeth sooner than later, because at least I have an accessory for her.
Yeah, and I could print mine.
True. And then Sabine's training helmet and the katana, the wooden sword. So that was pretty cool.
Nice, awesome. See you later, Dill. Thanks for stopping by.
See you, Dill.
And yeah, I'm still on my Jurassic Park project because I've been having issues with the wood gate.
Mm-hmm.
But I just did one today. And
Getting better.
I think I'm like to the point where I just want to like do a stripe of paint and call it a day. Or just like cover up because it's just a little bit of that, and then a little bit right here.
Mm-hmm. It's not horrible.
I genuinely, like, I'm at a loss. And it's just the gates. I did the gray, like, stone pillar thing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
No under extrusion. It could be the filament, too. Maybe there's some moisture in this filament. I don't know, man. Thinking about painting. Just, like, putting some brown paint over the lines and just...
I mean, I'm sure from far away it's probably not really all that noticeable, right?
I mean, no. Like, if I had the whole entire thing assembled, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm kind of over it. Like, I just want to get back to the Star Wars stuff. Because, like, I have, like, of these pieces, I have, like, 5 of these. Like, I'm just wasting brown filament trying to fix this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, like, my 5th one of this. I'm just like... God. Like, I just want to get it back. Get back to my Star Wars stuff, especially now that I have more room. But, yeah, I was thinking about just getting some brown paint and painting it. I'll have to ask you or Luke, what needs some techniques or whatever. I wonder if Luke ever covers, his mistakes with paint.
Maybe. I'm sure you could easily hide it with a little bit of paint.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I have something printing right now. It's the other piece. Because basically there's like a connector where you can connect the other one. So you don't even have to glue it. There's just a little slot right there to connect it.
Nice.
So that's where I am in the old 3D printing game for my Jurassic Gate.
It's coming along, slowly but surely.
Yeah, it is. It's coming along.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah. So did you have any recent pickups?
I literally just have 2. I got
Alright.
two. I got 2 things this week.
I don't think I have anything, so I'll hand it off.
So this week I got my spare rocket troopers.
Snap.
By the time I decided to go for the sale, it had switched over to buy one get 2 free. So I bought 3 of the rocket troopers.
Nice.
And I'm gonna heat up the head, pop the shoulder pauldron off, to have just more clean, regular 2020 stormtroopers, because this is the best way to army build them at this point, since these ones do have the black dots.
Yep.
Unlike the Jedha Patrol, which does not. And these are the cheapest option at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, all you got to do is pop the head off, and then you can just pop the pauldron right off, and then you put it back on, and you got yourself a plain clone.
Stormtrooper.
Yeah, Stormtrooper.
I am going to open one of mine. PFP, let's see. Throw that away. Ah, look at that. A perfect Stormtrooper.
So nice. But yeah, I tried on this one to just pop the head off, but it didn't feel like it didn't want to just come right off.
Rocket Trooper. Yeah, they raised the price of the Rocket Trooper as well. They're like, that's too much.
Yeah, they were like, wait, we can't let it go for that little.
Yeah, you're right. This is a hard.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Nope.
Don't want to force it too much.
Gonna need some hot water for this old boy because I don't want the pauldron. I have enough with the pauldrons on.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you could cut it, but then you cut it forever. You know,
right? You could use it for something different, or I was even thinking of maybe just painting the pauldron.
What are the black dots? Right here on the torso.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good focus. Look at that.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Oh my god, I need to cut my nails. Look at that. Jesus. Don't look at him.
So the Mandalorian version of the 2020 Stormtrooper has the black dots painted, and then they didn't paint them for the Jedha Patrol.
Yeah.
But
So Jedha is not the best option.
Yeah. But when it comes to price, availability, and the fact that these have the painted black dots, best army builder option. I mean, of course, you got to have spare weapons. So hopefully you've got some spare E11s hanging around, or this blaster, or this blaster. When you're as deep in the game as Justin and I, an extra E11 is easy to come by.
True. Oh, Lucy's home.
Uh-oh. But my other pickup this week is McFarlane, and it's the Arkham City Riddler. Hey, it's Riddler from Arkham City now. Figured I would definitely pick this one up since I have the other Arkham City figures.
Nice.
Got to add to that little collection. Of course, Arkham City's a great game. So yeah, those are my recent pickups. That's it for me.
Yep,
Light week.
Light week. Who are you and what did you do with Nate?
Yeah. I'm addicted to plastic.
Kobe's asking about the Arkham City figures.
I really like them.
Oh my god, I just got another perfect one.
Oh. I don't know. The eye looks kind of weird.
Yeah,
on that.
actually, it does look a little. I was looking at the black line.
I was like, wait a minute. That eye looks a little
This might
shifty.
be my first Stormtrooper with a QC issue.
Uh-oh.
Live
Dang.
on the air. I mean, it's not terrible,
WTF.
but come on now, baby.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's shitty. I'm taking it back. Even though it was free. Might have to use this for a background dead Stormtrooper. That is the first one I've ever received with something clearly wrong with it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
But at least it was free.
Right.
Yeah, PFP strikes again. It was actually the only two they had at my local store. Let's see if this one, the helmet, comes off.
Ooh.
Nope. Not even gonna try.
Arkham City Riddler.
Got my 2 troops.
Dang. Now you make me want to check mine.
Yeah.
I haven't opened my other 2 yet.
So now I have 2 rocket launchers. What am I going to do with them?
Bin 'em.
Yep. They're going in the accessory bin for sure.
I'm gonna get my my other 2 rocket boys. I'm gonna test the
Nate's gonna
theory.
Check his. I gotta open some stuff. I've been struggling. Whoa. What's that? Thank you. What do we have in here? New pickup. Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Ooh, a nice little... Uh-oh. Should I try an onion ring on cam?
Onion rings are good.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to unbox this figure before I get all greasy.
No, get greasy first.
Yeah, I'm gonna get greasy first.
All right. I got my second rocket boy out.
I'm gonna open Halo 3 Chief.
Ooh. Yeah, when in doubt, just start opening figgies on stream.
Yep.
Who doesn't love a good unboxing stream?
I hate action figure packaging.
All right, we got another solid. Pretty good. Might be slightly misaligned.
Oh.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I shall accept it.
The Halo 3 Magnum?
Ooh. Very nice. I keep forgetting about the Halo 3 Chief. I do want to get it.
What is this? This isn't supposed to be gray, is it? Come on, Jazzwares. Like,
I mean, maybe it's like
isn't
kind
it
of gray.
black?
I would say it's more black.
Halo 3 Battle Rifle. Yeah. Ah. I'll let you guys be the judge. Okay. I mean, sure.
Yeah, okay. I can see what they're going for, but it should have been way
But, like,
darker.
Look at the game, though.
Right. All right. Final
Thanks.
Rocket Trooper. Also pretty solid. So all of mine were solid.
Nice. Have to get all the hands.
They're solid.
4, 5, 7 hands with the Jazzware Spartan collection. So maybe that's why they couldn't paint the BR.
I got this one off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you pop this bad boy off.
Okay, this is going to be loud. Clamshell, or plastic tray.
Look at that. I now have a plain white clone trooper. Easy as pie. So simple. Even I could do it. The good old clam.
I'll say it. Like, give me PFP. I
Is
know
it-
I just got a stormtrooper.
Isn't it kind of weird to be like, I think I'm actually going to miss this, sort of.
Yeah. Hey, Arthur, thank you for being a member for 3 months.
You guys know what I mean. Stormtrooper, all right? The Stormtrooper.
He's a cloner. He's a cloner. He's got the clones on the mind.
Yeah.
Freaking Zoomer alert.
Yeah, I'm a zoomer.
Zoomer alert. I just love the shade of green for Chief as well. It looks really accurate to Halo 3. I love the vac metal visor. Oh my god, you guys. You can literally see the webcam.
Looks so good.
Like, it... Jazzware's... The articulation, I mean, it has double joints. Like, okay, this is their double joint. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good, but they do this awesome dry brushing across the figure, And just like the paint and the vac metal visor, I just love the Spartan collection so much. Like, see if we can see the dry brushing.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Very
Yeah,
light.
it's kind of hard to, like, look at the ridge on the helmet there.
Yeah, you can't deny the paint apps on Jazzwares are so good. Fig's second account, 18 months. Thank you.
Let's take out the hand. I want him to hold the battle rifle. Get that trigger finger.
Hey, I got the other one's head off.
Really? You're just using that brute strength because you're so strong.
It's my forearms of steel.
Yeah, give it to Doc Ondar.
Now I have another Plane 20. So many Plane 2020 clone troop stormtroopers. I did it again. Jesus.
Chat.
I did it again.
The articulation is exquisite. Not on Jazzwares, though,
Yeah.
milady.
Jazzwares is detail, which is good. I mean, most of their figures look good.
Milady?
It would. I wish they would do Halo 2 Arbiter. Like, what are they doing? Or Halo 3 Arbiter.
Dude, Jazzwares is literally new media Halo. They have stopped doing new media. New media.
Right.
It's the same shit. Fig Fury. Thank you so much for the channel support.
Cloners.
$10. The old Andrew Jackson? Or Alexander Hamilton. The old Alexander Hamilton. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, the articulation kind of sucks on Jazzwares. Like, I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. Oh, I do like the little blue on the scope.
Hey, they did the scope. That's cool.
But they're just supposed to stand there and look cool. So that's what we do.
Your food's going to get
Alright,
cold,
alright,
Justin.
I will try. Oh, got it. It's like onion rings are.
Gonna
See
eat.
how it's like it's already just.
Yeah, just eat it in one bite, dog. There you go. Just one bite, and you're good.
I'm about to throw up.
2 pauldrons.
I'm about to throw up. Just kidding. All right. Now that we're on the mukbang section of the.
Dude, now you're gonna make me want to go get my some more wings from upstairs.
Yeah. Now that we're on the mukbang section, we could change. Because I don't have any recent pickups. That was just like me unboxing random stuff. Mm-hmm. But we could get into AHSOKA.
Sure.
Maybe it'll be a shorter stream this week. But if you're not getting your fix this week, don't be scared. Next week is going to be an insane stream. I think I'm going to ask the shills. See if we can get some shill squad going on for PulseCon.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the calm before the storm. Every
Right.
time before a big event, there's always the stream is always a little bit more low key.
Ooh, look at this one. Mozzarella stick.
Justin, I forgot to ask you, did you ever get the McFarlane Arkham City figures?
I did
Those-
not. I don't really have room for more McFarlane. I think I might be done.
I hear you.
Unless I find that, like, Joker heist.
Oh, yeah. Which that one, for some reason, is you have to buy the other 2 figures to get it currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Arrow.
like right now it's a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, but you have to get the hologram Joker and the Bane with the jacket. You have to buy those figures to get it.
Big garbage, bro.
Yeah.
That jacket is garbage. Who let Todd cook on that jacket, bro?
The jacket's so bad. Arkham City Batman is good. It's just a repaint of the Arkham Asylum Batman, so he definitely has some limited articulation, but it's still good.
I mean, that's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. That's why I actually, down here, it's like my prequel Clone Wars villain shelf. Like, I have like Darth Maul, Ventress, Count Dooku, Grievous. I left a lot of room down here because we're getting that B2. We're getting that Droidica. Like, I'm going to need some room down there.
Look
What's up,
at
Jonah?
Riddler's miladying.
Pardon me, milady.
Hello, milady. The tendies were exquisite.
My honey money, my goddamn it, my honey muzzy dip was divine. My compliments to the chef.
Barbara, call me back.
And we have tater tot. Can you guys hear my chewing? Because that's gonna freak me out a little bit if you can hear it. If I listen back and I'm just like,
You're not smacking your lips, which is a good thing. But you can hear the crunching for sure. You could definitely hear the crunching.
all right, we'll move into Ahsoka then. I don't know how streamers do it because streamers eat all the time. Like, because normally streamers stream for like hours and hours and hours and hours, and they have meals.
You probably just avoid eating anything crunchy, I guess.
I'm like, how do you guys eat?
How do you eat, bro?
I'm gonna have to see it in person because
Yeah.
I know he was sending us some stuff in the group chat, and it does look like the feet do that clicking thing that I hate, where it's like it's like two options. I hate that on Black Series feet.
No, I definitely agree that things are not looking good for the Magna Guard, but I gotta wait. I gotta get it in my own hand. Because I was, like I mentioned earlier, I was kind of a little bit down on BK until I actually got him in my own hands. And now I'm like, oh, like, never mind. This is actually pretty solid. What's your dip of choice? Barbecue? Little barbecue action there? Mm-hmm. That's a good tendy. It's a real good tendy.
Like, I swear, if I get anything on my equipment,
I hope
flip
you
shit.
I hope you should. I hope you do. Just kidding. I am all the
Wish
Sith.
ill upon your brother.
I will. Yeah, I will. I am all the Sith says, did you see they photoshopped the pins on this on the legs?
Should I go back and look?
Yeah, pull that back up.
All right. The Snow Trooper. That one's Target.
Yeah, Target.
I think I see what you're talking about. Hey, hold up.
Okay.
Because it definitely has pins, right? This is like from 2018 or whatever. Mm-hmm. Unless they literally did new tooling for Holiday Snow Trooper.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Wait, is that a pin? Of course, I can't zoom on this one.
It looks like the hole. And by the way, I just popped the third. I figured out the trick. I've got the trick to pop these off. No water required. Grip. Put your thumb underneath the pauldron and the helmet, and then pull that way, and it gives you enough leverage to pop it off.
Oh, okay.
Hooray! Now I have.
That is weird.
How random.
Not surprising, but yeah, pretty random.
Target has been on a little Photoshop kick, though. If you guys know anything about those NECA turtles that recently came out, Target released an ad with them, and they Photoshopped them to all have their different color bandanas, because it's like one of those sets where it's all red bandana turtles. But in the targeting ad campaign, they Photoshopped it, and NECA had to be like, yeah, these aren't real.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was a little disappointed because I was like, ooh, with the colored headbands, those look pretty sick. Like, I was like, I like the way these look. 11. Now I gotta
We gotta watch, who should we watch?
watch someone's channel that they put a lot of effort into their content, and then we just sit here and watch it.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought you were gonna say sit there and judge it.
Oh, look at this. 3 new plain white clones for the shelf.
What is this? There's like a piece of bread in here.
Yeah, they always put a piece of bread in there, Dougie.
And what is this? And perhaps what is this?
It's just it's like Dairy Queen when they just put the little piece of toast in there.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, Dairy Queen. When you get the chicken finger basket from Dairy Queen, they put a little piece of bread in there. I'm brain broken today, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I'm brain broken.
Dude, I'm brain broken as well. Texas toast.
No, that's Texas toast is like what they give you at Cane's. That's Texas toast. This is regular toast. That's regular toast, bro.
All right, Ahsoka, should we go?
Yeah, let's talk about Ahsoka.
All right. So if you guys haven't seen, we're going to be talking about this. And this was a big episode.
Major spoilers.
Spoiler warning, even though it's all been spoiled by Disney.
Disney has spoiled it all
we ain't
themselves.
Disney. We ain't Disney, though. We have respect.
Oh, yeah.
We have
I mean,
respect for our fellow
absolutely.
Americans.
So, yeah, spoilers from here on out for Ahsoka, the entire series so far, episodes 1 through 5. We're going to be talking everything about them, including how many potential figures are just from this last episode alone. But yeah, so spoilers, you've been warned. Justin, what an incredible episode, brother. Mm-hmm. Another banger, which we all predicted. I mean, episode 4 was hot fire. Everyone was assuming episode 5 was going to be incredible too. Written by Dave, directed by Dave Filoni. Definitely a little bit of a redemption arc, you know.
Yeah, because this is his second episode that he directed for Ahsoka. He's written the whole show, but he directed the first episode and then this episode.
Yeah.
And I knew this was coming because I'm like, it's Dave. He's going to give us a Clone Wars flashback in some capacity. Mm-hmm. I was just waiting for it. What I wasn't expecting was seeing like Clone Wars Anakin and like Hayden in the actual like clone general.
That was
outfit.
insane. Same thing with seeing young Ahsoka. I didn't see that coming either. But it was really cool. I thought seeing her in like the Padawan costume, and then also like seeing the Siege of Mandalore in the flashback as well. Live action clones, and I love that. Do you feel like they totally did the just like the simulations meme?
Yeah. With
Like
the phase 1.
Yeah, with the phase 1. Like all I could think about was just like the simulations.
Yeah. So gosh, there was so much packed into this episode and I've only seen it one time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the whole is picking it up where it left off with the last episode, and Anakin is saying that he is there to finish her training. And right off the bat, I want to say I like that it's not spoon-fed. I saw a lot of discourse about like what the lesson was. Mm-hmm. Like what exactly did she learn? And I have my own read on my own take on what was happening. But yeah, I love slashes the bridge and then she falls down, and then I knew it was coming. I was like, all right. She's going to fall down, she's going to wake up, and she's going to be in a Clone Wars battle.
Yeah.
So apparently this was Teth. Apparently there's 3 different battles. I saw Ryloth because of the Twi'leks. There were like some Twi'lek soldiers.
Right.
But yeah, we saw some practical clones running around. And there's been a lot of debate over how the clones looked. I was fine with everything except for Rex in his Phase 2 armor. And some people might consider this a nitpick. but his elbow pads were inverted, like on the inside of his elbow. And I was like, this is a costume department of like a multi-billion-dollar media franchise corporate, like,
Right.
I'm like, how did they not realize his elbow pads were on the opposite side of his elbow?
Yeah, it looks really strange. I didn't notice until that promo image came out.
And like, yeah, they even put it on the promo image.
Yeah, and the other thing that stuck out to me on the promo image itself was the ammo pouch. Like, it looks enormous.
Yeah, and the bicep armor was swapped. Mm-hmm. It was left on right and right on left.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
But it was still awesome. I mean, I like how they teased us a little bit with Rex at first, like when he's phase 1 and he's just kind of standing there. I was like, oh, okay, this is how they're going to do Rex. But then at the same time, of course, they had to give us the money shot of Rex. The absolute, hey, everyone, it's me, Captain Rex. Let's go shoot some clankers. Which simultaneously, like we always talk about, it's like the remember this, kind of deal, but it's Clone Wars, so I feel like all is forgiven. Like, it doesn't matter to me.
That is the exact hypocritical stance I have, which I cannot stand referential storytelling to the point where it's like you just said, you might as well stare at the camera and say, it's me, Captain Rex. Remember me from all 7 seasons of Clone Wars?
Available now to stream on Disney Plus.
It's like my criticisms with Rogue One. It's like, remember me? I'm from the bar scene in Star Wars. But since it's clones, I just don't care. Yeah. Since it's Clone Wars, it's like what I've wanted to see for so long. So the member berries just...
we forgive them.
I was fine with it.
Certain movies, it's not okay.
Now...
other things, it's totally okay.
Now, Dave Filoni always rides the line of remember this. Mm-hmm. And I think all of Star Wars rides that line of remember this. Dave did it in Book of Boba Fett as well, with Cad Bane. And it's like he always rides that line to where, is he taking it too far or is it just enough? And there was also some criticism with this episode with the smoke instead of like a fully rendered planet and battle. And I think if they went that route of a fully rendered planet and battle, that would have taken it too far. Because I saw so many people in our Discord being, I just want the Clone Wars battle. Like, I just wanted this to be a Clone Wars episode. But we have 7 seasons of Clone Wars where you can go watch clone battles. So I think that would have taken the focus off of the purpose of the scene.
Well, yeah, and to me, it comes across as, it's a clouded moment. It's a flashback. It's like a specific memory. So it's the details surrounding the event are foggy. Just like, sometimes when you have dreams and, everything is like foggy around you, except for like the certain like specific instance that's going on. So that's just how I interpreted it. But I mean, obviously, they're not... I agree with I Am All the Sith. Like, of course it's a cost-cutting measure, but in the context of the story, it works very well. Mm-hmm. So I totally forgive that. And honestly, if they want to give us Clone Wars content in live action, like, I would rather it be like its own show or something. Like, we don't need too much of it in other things, especially with the limited amount of episodes we're getting with Ahsoka. Like, while it's cool to see flashbacks of the Clone Wars, I'm glad they were brief as well to kind of get back to what we need to be focusing on.
Yeah. So Kobe, I would not see, that's what I mean. Like, that would have been taking it too far. If we show Darth Maul, droids, super battle droids, and like Obi-Wan in his Clone Wars armor shows up with Commander Cody, like, that would have been taking it too far. I think they were just working out a balance with it. To where, what are you drinking?
This is the lemon loaf coffee from Fluid.
Full-on mukbang Ahsoka review. We're gonna have to clip this and upload it as a mukbang. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We don't need to see Maul. We don't need to see.
Did you think the Mandalorian was CGI?
I couldn't tell, but it looked good. And it was dark, so like if they want to use CGI, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not saying as a good or a bad thing, but so I watched this episode twice.
Okay.
The first time I didn't think anything of it, but the second time I was like, the movements almost have like a odd like smoothness to them, like not like a human. Either way, though, it was just so awesome to see Mandalorians, clone troopers, live action.
There's that moment with the dying clone with his hand.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of what Ahsoka's character has always been about. She always like cared more about life than the Jedi. Like in I just had a perfect example. Okay, Obi-Wan and Yoda are like cutting clone troopers' heads off in Revenge of the Sith. But during Ahsoka's Order 66 sequence, she's like knocking them out. And then Rex is using stun. And she even says, like, put it on stun, like, we don't have to kill anyone or something. So she's always just cared more about life than, like, the Jedi, I feel like.
I think it was also an interesting perspective because I feel like actually seeing, like, a young actor as Ahsoka kind of frames it more of, like, man, she was just a kid. Seeing all of this, like, death, violence, destruction.
That's exactly what I said in the Discord after the episode aired. I was like, man, seeing like, I think she's 14 in canon in the context of this. I was like, huh. Like, this isn't fun. This isn't fun like Clone Wars cartoon. This is like kind of dark. And I'm like,
yeah,
she really was in a war.
Like a child,
14 years old.
Child soldier status, 100%. But it's like in the animation, you're like, oh, it's just fun. It's fun Clone Wars. But when you actually see like a real person, you're like, oh,
yeah.
This is a little dark.
I was also fine with the actor that they chose for young Ahsoka, who I don't remember their name, but they're from the Barbie movie and young Gamora in Infinity War.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job.
Yeah, I was perfectly fine with that. Hayden killed it, and I think, did they get rid of the de-aging for some of those shots? Because some of those shots just looked like straight-up Hayden with no CGI, which I really enjoyed.
I feel like I don't know, because I feel like it becomes really apparent at the end of their confrontation. It almost seemed like, to me, like it was intentional. And like at the very end of the confrontation, when Anakin, goes from Sith eyes back to his normal eyes, almost like you start to see like the wrinkles like form to like show like that's like him as an older Anakin that's actually like redeemed. As opposed, that's kind of, but then again, like some of the Clone Wars shots, he also didn't look too de-aged, which,
right
at this point, it's like, get that shit out of here. I'll take the wrinkles. Like, I don't care.
And Hayden is still handsome. Like, he still looks just fine.
And he did such a great job. Like, I loved that the character felt like the Clone Wars version of Anakin as well. Like, a lot of that, like, more like, kind of playful, sassy nature that Anakin has in the Clone Wars that we don't necessarily see like too much of in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Just like, I love the line when, he's like, is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
Like, that was so Clone Wars Anakin. It felt so like natural. And of course,
go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, just seeing Hayden in the Clone Wars costume, incredible. Seeing him act just as Anakin one more time makes me I'm like, let's go. Clone Wars live action series. Let's get the young actress as Ahsoka. Let's keep Hayden. Who cares? Let's get Ewan. Who cares? Let him be wrinkly. I want to see it.
Same thing with Ewan. Like, Ewan is hot. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, he's like...
He doesn't look any different.
Isn't he in his 50s?
Probably. I mean, go watch Doctor Sleep from just a few years ago. It literally looks like episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I think they could, just do some light makeup and call it a day. Like, not everything has to be CG de-aging.
Yeah. I love the little bit of editing when it's switching like between Vader and Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. Even like his voice kind of like has some inflections where he sounds a little bit more Vader-y.
Yeah.
Almost has like a little mechanical like undertone to his vocal effects.
Yeah, and of course, the twirly behind the back thing made a return.
He had to.
It had to.
That was some fan service right there.
He had to do his twirling behind the back.
Yeah. It was
as far as was it actually Anakin / Vader, or do you think it was all in her head? Because that's been a kind of a debate.
Well, see, I was definitely fully on board with just thinking it was kind of like more of a vision, but then a lot of people brought up the great point about the parallel line of, Ahsoka saying, I won't fight you. And then Anakin replies, I've heard that before, which, definitely seems like an allusion to Return of the Jedi with what Luke says to him.
Because he's quoting things that Ahsoka wouldn't know about.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is that really Anakin?
I mean, I think ultimately the Force can do so much now. There's almost like there are rules to the Force, but at the same time, I feel like the rules have slowly gotten like a little bit more broader, a little bit more generalized.
It's almost kind of like Luke in the Dagobah cave. Force vision sort of thing.
Right. That's
like,
kind of...
It's just showing you what it needs to show you.
That's kind of where I was landing before the point of him saying something that, she would have no memory of. It's just like some sort of Force vision of Anakin. Because also he does just disappear. Like at the very end, like at the conclusion, the camera kind of pans around Ahsoka's head and he just disappears into nothingness.
Yeah. But he's also like one with the Force at that point, so he's able to do that mystical, magical stuff.
Right.
I could see it going either way, honestly. And then how about the lesson? Because a lot of people were confused. Some people didn't know. They were like, so what was the point of that? And like, I actually do sort of understand that point. But to me, I'll go first. The way I read it with the whole live or die thing is, I don't know. The way I explained it in the Discord is like a parent who obsesses over their work and they just like miss their child growing up. And that person was alive, but they weren't living. Does that make sense? Like there's a difference between being alive and living. Like if you're just in a prison or something doing nothing, like, yeah, sure, you're breathing, but are you actually living?
Right.
No. So I think, I mean, it might sound a little corny, but like living life to the fullest, because earlier in the season, she is very stoic, and a lot of people have criticized that aspect of the show. And she even went to the point of saying this isn't about saving Ezra. This is like stopping the Empire, or stopping the return of the Empire at all costs, even if it means sacrificing a chance to find our friend. And she was trying to, home that in on Sabine.
Right.
Like, it's not about Ezra. And she told her to destroy the map and everything. So she was so consumed by the mission and doing whatever it takes to complete that mission. And that's what Anakin did. He was so consumed by achieving his goals by whatever means necessary. And he didn't want her to go down that path. So I think that's kind of the whole point of the episode. Because after that, she's a little more happy-go-lucky. She's smiling.
We also
showing emotion.
We see her without the headdress on too, which was a very strange sight at first. I was like, "Oh!" It's like taking the collar off of like a dog, and you're like, "Oh, you're naked."
Yeah, like when I had Kiwi over last week and we took the harness off her.
Right.
Real quick, thank you to 12 Hunter being
Thank
a member
you.
for 18 months. I kept the Siege Battalion and 212th. Nate chose 501st and Coruscant Guard.
Yep. It's nice to have 2 Coruscant Guard, and that was my 5th 501st.
Yeah, because I had 5 and you had 4, so we're
Yeah.
like, we'll just give you the 501st.
But yeah, no, I honestly 100% agree with you. I think that's exactly what they were going for. You know, kind of showing her that she should be living for the people that like care about her in her life, and not just being all consumed with, you know, destroying the potential return of the Empire. But yeah, obviously it was a rebirth kind of moment. A lot of allegories to like baptism and such when the water's coming up and then it's, you know, she's coming out of it.
Dude, that's
and-
from my script.
Yeah.
Have you
And-
seen that? It's when Star Wars Theory was doing a live, like he watches the episodes live, and during that part, he was acting like they took his work from his
Ooh.
script that he wrote. And it was just the most hilarious thing ever.
Bro's a little delusional these days, huh?
Yeah, he fell off hard.
Yeah, I stopped
He fell
watching.
off hard.
There was a few videos where I was like, what?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, and then we
Side note.
get Ahsoka the White, just like Gandalf, you know, riding back in, and the new costume design. I need a fig immediately. Give me that figgy. The new costume looks great.
Yeah. Will it include the full the?
It better. You know, she's got a new headpiece, the new cloak. She's got different gauntlets, and I think the pants are a little bit different too. And it just looks so good.
Yeah, and again at the end of the episode, she said something along the lines of like, "Let's go find our friends," or something along those lines. I don't remember it verbatim, but it was no longer about just Thrawn, but it was also, you know, you can do more than one thing at one time. You can stop Thrawn's return, and you can also save your friends. So it's almost like she's like a hero again. Not that she ever stopped being a hero, but she's more traditional Ahsoka now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
kind of back to how she was a little bit more like towards the end of Clone Wars.
Oh yeah, and then there was some Jason Syndulla action.
Yep, which looked great. I loved that he's already kind of developing some powers, and they're kind of recognizing that. I thought it was pretty sweet that he could hear the lightsaber duel. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't look like a little mutant like he did in the actual Rebels animation.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else did we see?
Well, we get more Purgil.
True, they go in the Purgil's mouth.
Yep. Which
Which,
is...
I mean, why didn't they do that at the beginning?
They weren't thinking about it, okay? They weren't thinking about it.
Or how did she determine that that's what that was? Like, oh, they must be going to the same spot.
Well, she said she doesn't know if they're going
Oh,
to the
yeah,
same
that's true.
spot. So she's just guessing. Although I would assume, because plot has to happen, that they will be going to the appropriate destination. But Kobe does bring up a good point, though. You think we're going to see Zeb? I'm kind of thinking we're not going to see him. We're getting late in the series.
Yeah, because we saw in Mando he's like a pilot or something in the New Republic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly do not know. I mean, I hope we see him.
Yeah, like I said before the show started, like I do hope we get to see the Rebels crew, the living members alive together one last time. Mm-hmm. But also at the same time, I feel like we're getting to that point where like if Zeb shows up, it's going to feel like Zeb is just there because Zeb has to be here.
And Zeb is also a like fully CGI character now, so well he always has been, but that would be pretty expensive to render and everything. Maybe that had something to do with it.
I was going to say,
a
like,
human.
that's what Brian is saying right here.
Yeah. Who knows, but I'm also it's not 100% necessary for me, other than just seeing the crew back together.
Yeah, because I would want it to serve the story more than just like a cheap, oh, here's Zeb because he's got to be here. And it definitely seems like this series is falling more under that category of like, there's a definitive story that's going on here. It's not just filled with remember this or cameos or anything like that. Like everything we've seen so far has served the story in one way or another. It's not just like cheap member berries, like you said earlier.
Yeah, that's pretty much the answer to your question, not Obi-Wan, is there's just a difference between a well-done cameo and member berries. Mm-hmm. If you're talking about Zeb, I don't know if you're like behind in the stream or if you're caught up watching it live, because I know that happens. Like I read comments and I'm like, okay, they're like 30 minutes behind. So they're just like watching it when the stream started. So I don't know what you're referencing, but Zeb would make sense for the story. So I don't think that's a member berry because he's part of the crew, but also not 100% necessary. Like I'm not going to be upset if they go the whole show and not show Zeb. We also have a super chat from John. Thank you so much for the channel support. Thrawn not smart enough to figure out the Purgle migrate and use whatever greater power is in that galaxy to use them to return. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope we find out next episode a little more about what they were doing. Like, what did Thrawn and Ezra do after launching into hyperspace?
They just hung out.
Right.
Played some checkers.
Are they on a planet or what? You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find that out. And maybe it doesn't work both ways, you know, the migration thing. Maybe it's a one-way ticket. You can't ride them back. You know, who knows? I don't know.
Right. I would assume with how detail focused Dave Filoni is we will get a reason. We will definitely get a reason. But thank you. Thank you, John. Appreciate the channel support. But yeah, it's
Clone Troopers, awesome. Yeah, they looked a little clunky, but I will take live action over CGI.
100%. And
Just more real.
I do want to also kind of talk about how this episode kind of shows like a lot of those figures that are potentially getting re-released. Like there's some to round it back to action figures. I feel like this last episode really gave us like something to chew on that kind of had me thinking about the re-release figures, because in this episode alone we saw season 7 Ahsoka, which is potentially getting re-released. We saw the 332nd clone. We saw the Mandalorian. We saw episode 3 Anakin. So that's 4 figures that were part of that list.
Yeah.
That we just saw.
Conspiracy. I see the logic for sure.
So I feel like maybe the puzzle piece is coming together a little bit more on some of those re-released figures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if you guys watched our video from yesterday, the needle is moving to a more believable situation with that whole thing. So maybe they are happening for real. I think they are. And yeah, I could see the logic behind that. The Mandalorian and all the other ones you listed.
Yeah, definitely seems like a little bit of a coincidence for sure.
I also think.
Go ahead.
I mean, I also agree with Gen Tugo here.
Yeah.
But I also think, what was I going to say? Oh, so a lot of people are like, oh, we can kiss a new Anakin goodbye.
Uh-huh.
I don't agree with that. I think him showing up in Ahsoka can still be a justification for doing a new Anakin in that outfit.
Yeah.
Which is a new Disney Plus, new media. I think they can still do it.
What we need to do is rise up like TVC fans did when they tried to do a re-release of Darth Revan. We need to rise up and tell them we want a new one, and we're not going to buy the archive one again.
True. That is true.
But I don't see that happening just because Anakin is such an expensive figure, so hard to find.
Yeah.
that I feel like they'll just re-release him and he'll still sell like crazy anyway.
And
Which I understand. I get it.
They have re-released a figure while also doing a new sculpt for that figure in the same year. They did it in 2020 with the 40th Empire Strikes Back repack of Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did the 40th 2-pack with Luke, and that is a newly sculpted Yoda. So they've done it before.
That is true. That is.
So, like, maybe we can still get a new Anakin.
I would love it. I would love a new Anakin. That body needs to go into the trash, into garbage.
Yes.
Straight to the dumpster bin. It's not a good figure. And they could do such a better job. Just imagine Anakin having butterflies, nice deep cut elbows.
Oh, yes.
Better sculpting for the head and better photoreal because, let's face it, the photoreal did not fix that figure.
True. That's facts.
You know what else I wanted to talk about, Justin?
Oh.
How about that Phase 1 Clone Trooper Lieutenant, brother?
We have to do the video now.
Oh, absolutely.
We have to do...
This is going to be one, for sure.
From blunder to banger. The Phase 1 Lieutenant. Are you kidding me?
The Mad Lads did it. Hasbro played 4D chess with all of us.
We have never seen live action 501st Phase 1 clones. They exist to some capacity in Clone Wars. And then, of course, like Battlefront.
And there's like CGI promo shots from like novelizations and stuff.
But this is the first time we're seeing that Phase 1 blue. And now that figure has a place on my shelf again.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. So the figure is technically not a Phase 1 501st when it was released. It's supposed to be the Lieutenant, which
let me show him.
Beforehand, yeah, go ahead and grab him. Because this figure was specifically released as the clone Lieutenant, not as a 501st clone. So we have a custom and we have a regular one. So Justin will be able to show you what the canonical appearance is supposed to be, and now this new version that has just shown up in AHSOKA and has not shown up anywhere else.
Okay. So here's the one. Here's what it should have been.
Yeah. So that's the
Attack of the Clones Lieutenant.
before this episode of AHSOKA. That was the canon color of the Clone Trooper Lieutenant. But now in this recent episode,
this is the one we got.
Yeah, but in this recent episode of AHSOKA, you see this guy come running past. So now this figure is actually from something.
Now the dots, if you really wanted it canon, you would have to get rid of those dots.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because that is the Lieutenant. So, I mean, whatever. Doesn't bother me all that much.
Mm-hmm. Still pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
And funny. We'll make a nice little lighthearted video from blunder to banger.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was... When I saw that come running across the screen, I was like, no way.
I literally... Yeah, I know they're slightly different.
Yeah.
But still, it's just,
It's close enough.
I thought the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm. Close enough. But still just a funny little moment. But, yeah. Do you think are we going to see Thrawn next episode?
I mean, we have to. She's in the whale.
I feel like they've been making us wait so long.
Yeah, I mean, she's in the whale, so it's like it has to reach that destination in the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
What if next episode Din Djarin just walks in and gets an entire episode dedicated to him?
It switches back to whatever the Mando plot is.
Yeah.
For the last 2 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you think about the people are theorizing that the Purrgil that Grogu saw is Ahsoka in the Purrgil?
That makes sense because Ahsoka is happening concurrently with Mando 3. That has been confirmed that these events are taking place at the same time. So,
Okay.
like, when he saw the Purrgil, which, like, why else would he have seen that? Like, why else would they have filmed that specifically?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it could be a flashback.
That'd be
Could
cool.
Yeah, meanwhile, back on Navarro.
Mando's finding out that being a father ain't what it used to be.
I wonder if anyone understood that reference.
Where's our Swamp People fans at? Let's go.
Shoot him.
Shoot
Yeah,
him,
he's
Clint.
going gator hunting with Grogu. Shoot him, Grogu.
They're
Get him in the boat.
they're hunting Purrgil.
They're going Purrgil hunting.
That's a hyperspace shaker.
Oh, Christ.
Oh man. Oh look, we said it was going to be a shorter stream, but here we are. Hour
Well, that's
53
what happens
in.
when I start eating a meal.
I know you're making me jealous. I want.
Was that annoying, do you think?
No, I don't think it was bad.
All right. That's good. Because I was just so hungry. I couldn't wait.
I want those wings. They're just sitting upstairs.
Yeah. I mean, well, we can wrap it up. I think we covered pretty much everything in the episode. We loved it. Star Wars is back, baby.
Oh yeah, Star Wars is. I'm going. Yeah, I want Hera. Yeah, I want Sabine. Like, yeah, give me all the Ahsoka figures now. New media's back.
Yeah. So I really hope Balin and Shin get revealed soon.
Ooh, I like this. Next episode is Boba doing chores with
Let's
the
get
Vesp.
it.
They're picking up garbage in Mos Espa.
Have I been hard to hear this stream because I keep can you guys hear me or no? Last week was perfectly fine. And I didn't mess with any of the settings. But
I don't
if
know.
it's an actual issue, we need to get that taken care of.
I
So
don't
let me
know.
Everybody.
Because you sound just fine to me, so I have no way to base it.
Not Obi-Wan says I'm good. I mean, yeah, I didn't change anything from last week.
What did you do?
I turned the gain up when someone said something at the very beginning, so it should be even louder than before. Loud and clear, sounds good. All right, what's going on? Nixelplix, what's going on?
Let's see.
There's always a few people who say they have issues hearing one or the other.
Right.
I mean,
Only-
yeah,
Not
that
to-
was true for earlier. I was purposely not putting my mouth right up to the mic when I'm chewing.
Right.
I won't go that far for you guys.
Not that far.
Yeah.
That's the ASMR channel that we're gonna do.
There is I'm pretty sure I saw in my recommended there was like Black Series ASMR reviews.
Nice.
I'm like, what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna search it. Black Series ASMR. Star Wars ASMR. Star Wars Black Series ASMR. Showing my entire Black Series collection, and it's an hour and 6 minutes.
Nice.
ASMR Rogue One and Clone Troopers figure haul. Dude, let's watch. JK.
We're gonna watch someone else's content on our channel,
Yeah.
just like certain streamers. Controversy.
Oh no. Yeah, but I would love to film more vlogs, but there's nothing to find right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. I was thinking maybe we could, if you wanted to, we could do Crown Point Toys since they're opening a new location this
have
week.
They opened? Oh, this week?
I think they open. The new location opens Saturday. I think that's what they posted.
Ooh.
So I was thinking maybe we could do that.
Hey, Ghost. White Dire Wolf, thanks for being a member for 4 months. Appreciate you.
Nice.
Camping vlog. That's on my personal channel. That's on the personal channel. Which I am going to Colorado in 2 weeks, so...
Justin's going to be gone again.
Yep, I'm going to be gone for a stream and an episode to figure it out. So I'm going to be gone all week. We are leaving Saturday the 30th, and I'll be back Saturday the 7th.
I'm not going with.
So I will be back for that stream on the 8th.
They're breaking. That's right. They're breaking up again. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be gone on the 1st, right? October 1st? That stream?
Yes. That is the stream I will not be there for.
Okay.
Which is a wheel stream if you want to do that. I mean, we could also do it when I get back. I don't care.
Wheel. Spin the wheel. I mean, I could spin the wheel.
I like spinning the wheel, though. I'm just kidding. You can do it. We have to. We said first Sunday of every month.
Well, we missed it this month, so.
True. It was a holiday, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going on my vacation, doing a week-long trip in Colorado with Lucy.
Hiking.
And, yeah.
Nature.
To mountains. Snow-capped mountain.
Dude, mountains are crazy.
They are. I think it's just like so foreign to us because we live in the Midwest, which is just like flat. It's just corn.
Specifically, Indiana is very
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah, it's just corn fields.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do for 15K? I mean, we're almost there.
True.
15K, I'm already over it. I want 20K. That's honestly my next like thing that I'm really hungry for. Is 20K.
Yeah, 20K sounds good. 20K sounds real nice. Let's see.
Because then it's like 25 is just around the corner, and then we can say we're 1/4 of the way to our silver play button.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
we got 99 more subs. We need to hit 15K.
yeah, subscribe out there.
Sub it.
To our channel.
Yeah, we can't. Just kidding. We can, but we can't let Landspeeder Luke pass us.
Yeah, I mean, he already has, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. Of course.
Because we just hit 14.9. Let's see what he's at. Which, I mean, hats off to Luke.
Oh, yeah.
He's the king.
Luke deserves it. Absolutely deserves it.
Yeah, he's at 14.9 as well, but I know for a fact he's higher.
Just wait until I post my Chrysanthemum review.
Yeah. You mean
Even
the
though-
one that he's had up for 8 days?
Shut up.
What's Lukeness at? Let's do a little stalking. Lukeness is at 10.8K.
Nice. Very nice.
Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say, usual Mike just hit over 20K.
Very nice.
That's awesome. What's Mike at? Mike is at 17.5. We're coming for you, Mike.
We're coming for Mike now. Oh, yeah.
Who else is like comparable? Who makes content out there?
Who makes content? A lot of people.
I saw the 1313 boys finally hit their first K. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That was really cool.
1K. That's the hardest milestone to achieve.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm checking the competition.
We're scoping him out.
Nah, I don't mean it in that way. There's no competition.
No. Not at all. Hey, we got 14902.
There's channels that I don't like.
Ooh, it was Riley Bob. Thanks, Riley Bob.
Hey. But I will never publicly name those channels.
No, we're publicly naming them now.
Only if you become a moderator and we, disclose certain information.
You have to subscribe at the $10 membership tier.
Or the $500 tier.
Yeah, where you get all of our bloopers. All bloopers. You guys have no idea what we say at the end of Figure It Out.
It is true. At the end of Figure It Out, there's usually just the most random, wackiest. I think it's just like an expulsion of energy because you have to compose yourself for such a long amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a very vulgar, inappropriate person. So to just like be... I mean, it's not that we're professional because we
Right.
still crack our jokes and everything, but I keep it like PG-13. I don't go like full-on rated R
Right.
for that. So it's like just... It's all this like inside energy and just like shit that I need to get out of my system. So when we're done filming, there's usually some words said.
Yes, some words.
And then I every single time I crack myself up in editing and then I delete it. And then I fear that I'll forget or something and then some of that footage will be let in and then it like goes live and I'm like, oh no.
Oh. I liked that this week we did back-to-back Justin bloopers at the end of Figure It Out and at the end of the news update.
True.
It's like double Justin bloopers this week.
That would be
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we say some crazy stuff.
Go rated R. Nah.
Yeah.
Not OOTV. It's not like us.
Yeah, we're advertiser friendly.
True. 2015 OOTV era. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still go back and see. What's
Some
happening?
of it.
Is it about to
Some-
storm?
See some of it.
Gotta look
Not all of it. We definitely...
storm.
Well, yeah. Has it not been raining by you today?
I mean, it did a little bit, but I'm seeing some gray.
I was going to say it was raining pretty good early in the morning here.
Yeah.
All right.
Not Obi-Wan. Yeah. We could go ahead and wrap it up if you want.
Yeah.
We've went on enough tangents.
We definitely did. We went on a lot of tangents. I was just thinking there's not going to be a fig there because that's where the Max Rebo Funko Pop lives now. That was sent to us, so
True, piercing bullet.
I can't put a fig right there.
Yeah. I mean, that I know I've said this before, but that's the thing about the Figure It Out set is if you send us something, it goes on the set. So like the Range Trooper, Fig Fury,
Yep.
the pin, Landspeeder Luke. We got Skywalker Hendrix's Endor Soldier. Got
Yep.
the 13th Battalion from Kabashed. We have the
Right.
Max Rebo pin from 1313.
Well, you can't forget this right here is from Hunter. This is the the autographed Jaquil card. So
Yeah.
now that's up here. Piercing Bullet sent us the Max Rebo Pop.
Yeah.
There's a TV, or not a vintage collection, but a 3 3/4 inch 2/12 right here from Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
Here's the pin, the Max Rebo pin from 1313. This is a helmet from David Clank.
Yep. And David Clank's paper is also behind the. it
behind-
fell behind the carded Clone Trooper.
Yep. I bought that myself. Helmet. You guys know the helmet. Piercing. And then
Disciples Max Rebo Battalion figure.
yep, and then this geek tiki that is that I bought myself too cuz it's just all Obi-Wan gear. Or
Nice.
Obi-Wan Max Rebo.
Yeah.
It's all Max Rebo stuff.
Yep.
But
Yeah, send us stuff. And if it's like a gimmicky thing, not like a figure or something, it'll go on. There's also a carded figure that was sent to it. That Boba Fett behind you. That is from... That Boba Fett is from someone. I'm sorry.
Same thing with the Mos Espa encounter.
Oh, yeah.
That was also sent to us. The this set right here.
I love that Royal Guard Barbie doll thing or whatever it is.
Isn't it great? It like randomly looks so good, but it
Yeah.
is straight up like a Barbie doll.
Yep.
You can even see like it almost looks like Ken is underneath the helmet.
Yep.
It's from Tom. There we
Yeah,
go.
so I knew it was one of the Toms, but there's so many Toms. There's Tom
So many.
Bowling. There's the Perceptor. It just goes on and on. Just like David. There's so many Davids.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'll have a Chrysanthemum review sometime this week.
Yep.
So definitely check that out.
I'm going to keep working on this display. And then when that's done, I'll be doing an updated display video.
Nice.
He
Very
is
nice.
Knuff, not Ogun.
Yeah. Yes, he definitely is. But yeah, so thank you very much. Appreciate everyone watching, hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
Definitely check out the content coming later this week and check out any of the videos you might have missed. This week's episode of Figure It Out, we talked about figures we want to see from Phantom Menace, which that was pretty cool. And then we also had a little discussion about Turn Back Tuesday, which is Hasbro's marketing name for the re-releases.
Yep. And then, of course, Figure It Out this week will be our PulseCon predictions. That'll come out Friday morning. And then Sunday, we're going to we're going to PulseCon reveals the whole Figure It Out. That'll be a live episode of Figure It Out
Yes.
on Sunday. So
Yeah.
same time, same place. PulseCon reveals, hopefully, Balin and Shin. Please.
Let's see. But yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. And we shall see you later on the stream next time, same place. So on that note, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we'll see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.
Later, guys.